Contender regime boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? Let me let me synchronize my let me synchronize my live chat, man. Hold up, you feel me? Let me synchronize my live chat, man. You know what I'm saying? And then let me pause for a second and let a few of the homies get in here. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit ain't nothing without y'all. You feel what I'm saying? This celebration, this victory, you know what I'm saying? This excitement, this shit ain't nothing without y'all. I ain't even really finna say nothing until I get the homies in here. Shout out to the brother Inevitable 8 in the building. What's good? My brother Phil J508 in the building. Shout out to my brother. That's blood. Family. King Y in the building. And the new. What's good? You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the queen. The beautiful, the wonderful, Simply Amira J. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. What's good? Make sure y'all hit that like button as you slide through. Hit that like button, not for me, but hit that like button for Devin Haney, man. Hit that like button for Devin Haney, putting it all on the line. Y'all know I'm not, shout out to everybody coming through. I ain't gonna be able to shout out everybody because y'all know how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? I probably had a little something to sip on. This is immediate post-fight reaction, so I'm giving y'all my, live, immediate, you know what I'm saying, like organic, genuine reaction immediately after the fight. You feel what I'm saying? So, got a lot of energy right now. You feel me? But Devin Haney, 23 years old, undefeated, undisputed, the number one fighter at 135. Give a fuck what anybody gotta say. Put it all on the line when it was so many people saying, "Oh, Devin Haney, don't do it. Oh my God, don't do it, Devin Haney. They gonna rob you. Oh, you can't win over there, Devin Haney. Oh, no, you can't win. Don't do it. Don't sign that deal. You can't go over there and do that. You can't beat him, Devin Haney. You can't beat him over there in Australia. You can't do it. No, I would never sign a deal like that. I would never put it all on the line like that. I never risk it all like that." For everybody saying that Devin Haney should never sign the deal. Devin Haney dumb. He desperate. He's stupid. He ignorant. He arrogant. He delusional. Why he sign a deal like this? This what happened when you bet on yourself. Shout out to my brother Jay Harris, Too Real in the building. What's good? You know I gotta see when the bro come through. This what happened when you bet on yourself. We gonna get into the recap of the actual fight in a second. But this what happens when you bet on yourself and you dare to be fucking great. If Devin Haney would have listened to motherfuckers that was saying, "Don't sign the deal. It's unfair," with that fucking victim mentality. "Don't sign the deal, Devin Haney. No, oh my God, they gonna rob you. Oh my God." Shout out to my brother Big Tex 33 in the building. That's the homie. "Oh my God, don't sign that deal, Devin. They gonna rob you. There's no way you can win." Scared motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers got that pussy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, Devin Haney exposed a shout out to my brother Skinny 2 Liddy in the building. What's good? Devin Haney exposed a lot of you motherfuckers with that pussy. Devin Haney exposed a lot of y'all that got that pussy. Grown ass man, motherfuckers beard longer than mine, got that pussy. Oh my God, Devin Haney, please don't sign that deal. No. Oh no, Devin Haney, you know you never gonna be able to beat Kambosos in Australia. Absolutely not. Scary motherfuckers, man. You ain't even the one fighting. And you scared and shit. So look, we gonna get into the real breakdown. You feel me? Oh, hey, like my brother Skinny Too Little said, who the email champion now? Shout out to my brother Devin Blocker in the building. What's good? Who the email champion now? Who the email champion now? He beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. He the real undisputed champion. Got all 4 belts. The first 4-belt era undisputed champion in lightweight history, in the history of motherfucking boxing. Greatness. Who the email champion now? Who the email champion? He beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. And you know what's crazy? All the motherfuckers ducked Devin Haney. Even Kambosos tried to duck Devin Haney, but he was forced into this situation. Dragged that man to his own backyard, beat his ass in front of his mama, his grandma, his auntie, his cousins, and his wife, and his daughter. Beat that man ass in front of every family member he got. Shout out to the brother J Harris Too Real in the super chat coming through and showing love. What's good? He said, what they gonna say now? Ooh, talk to him, my brother. What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? We gonna get into the breakdown in just a second, but I gotta get this off. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm rocking. What they gonna say now? Who the email champion now? That man put it all on the line and he went out there and got that shit under the worst circumstances. 23 years old. These other motherfuckers out here, Devin Haney younger than all them. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Telefimo Lopez, George Kambosis, Vasily Lomachenko. Devin Haney younger than all them, letting his nuts hang, man. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Come on now. Come on, bro. We gonna get to it here in a second. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. We about to hit 7,000 subscribers, you feel me? Like, you know, I know that may not be much to, you know, these other big YouTubers and shit, man. But look, we doing our thing over here and we keeping that shit real. We keeping it honest with integrity, with consistency, quality over quantity. We ain't just reporting whatever that come out. We talking about real shit and we actually breaking down fights. We ain't talking about all the drama and the bullshit. You know, if it's something important, we gonna chop it up about it. But for the most part, we talking about the fights. We talking about what go on inside the ring. We breaking this shit down logically. You know what I'm saying? Skill for skill. Now that I said that, we gonna get into the breakdown. Shout out to my brother DEVIN Haney in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said, our boy got the win. Lord Devin Haney, dream team. Big facts. Big facts. Now look, let's talk about the fight. So remember, everybody that caught the live show, well, when did we do that? I think that was Tuesday. It was Tuesday night. Everybody that caught the live show, we did a live in-depth analysis and live prediction. Now, what did I say in that breakdown? I said that George Kambosis, he was going to be arrogant enough and dumb enough to fight Devin Haney at mid to long range in a chess match. What I tell you? What I tell you? Didn't I tell you George Kambosis was going to fight Devin Haney in a chess match? Didn't I tell you that? And then late in the fight, He was going to realize, hey, I'm down on the cards. His own corner, shout out to the brother G5 Gabe in the building. What's good? Dallas, Texas in this hole. Big facts. Didn't I tell y'all that in the late rounds? And he even started this shit even later than what I said. His corner talking about, hey, now you got to go get him now. You know what I'm saying? You need a knockout. But what did I tell y'all? People telling me, well, I said the keys to victory for George Kambosos, he need to come forward, cut off the ring, and use the jab. But he was so arrogant, so full of himself, that he thought he could actually outbox Devin Haney in the middle of the ring. People telling me, no, man, Kambosos, he finna come at Devin Haney at the first bell. As soon as the bell ring in the first round, George Kambosos finna come forward and apply pressure. I told y'all he not no good come forward fighter like that. George Kambosos is not no pressure fighter. Just because he walked forward from time to time, that don't mean he's a phenomenal pressure fighter. He not. He would prefer to fight you from mid-range so he can use your aggressiveness against you, use your own momentum against you, and counterpunch. George Kambosos is a very sharp counterpuncher. And he liked to throw combinations. He liked to catch you in between punches. And I told y'all, Devin Haney was going to dictate the pace of this fight and make it a chess match and fight him in the middle of the ring. And George Kambosos' dumbass was going to be his huckleberry because he was so arrogant that he feel like he better than Devin Haney as a boxer. I told y'all that's what he was going to do. He wasn't finna come forward like JoJo Diaz and just apply this amazing pressure. I told y'all what he was going to do. I don't want to see no damn rematch. I don't want to see no damn rematch, and I hope George Kambosos pull his motherfucking pants up and look himself in the mirror and realize, hey man, I got my ass whooped and that shit wasn't even close. It ain't no need for no rematch. Let me go fight somebody else. Ain't no need for a rematch, man. I don't want to see that shit again. That shit was too damn easy. I couldn't have gave George Kambosos more than 2 rounds. And to be honest with you, I think Devin Haney won every round. But I couldn't have gave George Kambosos more than 2 rounds, man. It was that easy, bro. It was that easy, bro. I told y'all, everybody treating George Kambosos like he's some god. Talking about, you know, every time Devin Haney fights somebody, the opponent that's matched up with him, they make him seem like he's some powerhouse. Just because Devin Haney ain't the biggest puncher in the world, they try to make the opponent, no matter who it is, even if it's George Kambosos, who has less knockouts than Devin Haney, who has a lesser knockout percentage than Devin Haney, who they ain't really knocked nobody of note out. He couldn't stop Mickey Bay, and he didn't stop Teofimo Lopez, and that knockdown that he got on Lopez was a flash knockdown. Lopez wasn't even hurt like that, if we being honest. Y'all heard the brother Devin Blocky. He said, hit that like button, it's free. The jab was definitely too much. It was definitely too much. But you had all these people running around acting like George Kambosos was some god. Like he was goddamn Deontay Wilder, like he just had Tank Davis power or something. This motherfucker ain't got no power like that. But that just show you the narratives that get spread across the board when it's a fighter in there that the masses don't like. You see the narrative that get painted. Ain't nowhere in hell you... I told y'all in the live breakdown, I said, you gonna have to tell me why you think Kambosos is gonna beat Devin Haney. Tell me what Kambosos do better than Devin Haney. Does he have a better jab? No. Does he have better footwork? No. Does he have higher boxing IQ? No. Does he have faster hands? That's debatable. I'm going to lean towards Devin Haney. Does he have more power? That's debatable. I might have to lean towards Devin Haney. He's a smaller fighter than Devin Haney. What does George Kambosos do better than Devin Haney? Why was it so many motherfuckers telling me that George Kambosos is gonna knock out Devin Haney? How? Who he knocked out? Who has George Kambosos knocked out? Not a goddamn soul that's worth anything. It's just a narrative. Y'all finna learn about this shit, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all gonna learn about this shit. Cambosis fought the very worst version of Teofimo Lopez, and he went tooth and nail with him. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I gave Cambosis the win, but that shit could have went either way. George Kambosos' last 3 victories, all split fucking decisions. All of them. Mickey Bay, Lee Selby, and Teofimo Lopez, all of them split decisions. How the fuck you the emperor? How you the emperor? You can't even get a decisive victory. How the fuck you the emperor? How the fuck you some type of Spartan or some type of god? You can't even get a goddamn decisive victory. How you a god? Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on now. I'm telling y'all, we dispelling these narratives one at a time. Shout out to my brother D Luckett in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said, easy work, no rematch needed. Salute. Big facts. I don't want to see no rematch. I don't want to see no damn rematch. Fuck I need to see a rematch for, man. And I'm telling you, I know they paid George Kambosos a pretty penny in this fight. And he's probably scheduled to get paid another pretty penny in this so-called etched in stone, scheduled rematch, right? But what I'm hoping is that, hey man, he saved himself the embarrassment. Because you don't want to get your ass whooped twice back to back in front of your own people like that. I know it's a lot of money, but come on now. Pride got to come in at some point. You made a nice little bag on this fight, man. You cut your losses and go on about your business, man. Because you going to hurt your brand. If you going to take this rematch, you might as well call this a cash out fight. You might as well call this your 401k. This your IRA. You might as well, this the last ride, buddy, if you take this rematch, because your brand is going to go downhill from here. If he fight Devin Haney again, 2 back-to-back losses, shutouts, where you looking like an amateur and shit, swinging and shit, like you looking like Rolly finna fall over and shit, man, you gonna do your brand bad. You not gonna do yourself no justice if you get your ass out there with Devin Haney again and you sell out for that money. What George Kambosos should do is regroup and go fight a couple of C+ fighters and knock them out, so he can get his brand back up, and do it in Australia so you can make your people believe in you again. You don't want to get right back out there again in Australia in front of your people. They already looking at your ass crazy, and I'm like, motherfucker, you lied, bro. You wasn't even like how you said you really was, bro. You know them folk don't know nothing about boxing out there. So they really believed you. They done looked at your highlights and shit, knowing goddamn well you fighting liquor store cashiers and shit. You out there whooping their ass, and then they see you go out there and get a split decision on Teofimo Lopez when he dealing with all type of mental issues. Him and he at the hookah lounge and shit. You know what I'm saying? His wife cheating on him. He got all type of personal problems going on, and he go out there and whoop up on Teofimo Lopez, and they look at the highlights on that. They thinking you really cold. Then you get out there and you lay an egg, get your ass whooped, lose all the rounds versus Devin Haney. Now they looking at you like, bro, you really wasn't like that. And if you go out there and you do that shit again, bro, your brand is gonna go down. That's not a good move. George Kambosos, he need a better advisor if they tell him to take that rematch. Shout out to the brother Shaquan in the super chat coming through and showing love. Hey, look, Shaquan 100 was in the, he was keeping it, he was consistent the whole time. He wasn't falling for the bullshit. I've been paying attention. He wasn't falling for the bullshit. He seen this shit for what it was. He said, hey, so proud of our brother. I didn't give Cam a single round. Beautiful performance by Devin. Alhamdulillah. Hey, big facts. Talk to him now. Shout out to the brother, the United Front in the building. What's good in the super chat coming through and showing love. Shout out to the brother Jimmy Robinson in the super chat coming through and showing love as well. He said the fight gave me Floyd Canelo vibes. Easy work. Big facts. Big facts. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, look, we ain't talking about Tank. And we ain't talking about Shakur. We ain't talking about nobody else. You know why? Because Devin Haney goddamn undisputed at 135. You feel me? I love Tank Davis. And I do favor him in a fight over Devin Haney. But at the same time, Devin Haney went out there. He dared to be great. He went for the glory. Yeah, I got grown-ass man, 30 plus, 40 years old. I'm just judging by your avatar. I don't know for real. But, hey, man, y'all coming out here telling me, hey, man, you know, Devin Haney, he shouldn't have did that. Hey, I'm scared. I'm scared, man. If it was me, I wouldn't have did it. Shout out to the brother Educated Jab. Hey, man, if it was me, man, hey, you know, it's a difference between confidence and delusion and, and desperation and all that. Man, I wouldn't have did this. If Devin Haney would have listened to y'all, he wouldn't be where he at right now. If Devin Haney would have had the same mindset as you motherfuckers, he wouldn't be where he at right now. This what happened when you bet on yourself. This what happened when you let your motherfucking nuts hang, man. Have nuts, have something, man. You don't have no nuts, you ain't gonna have nothing. Big facts. I don't want to hear shit about no Tank Davis. I don't want to hear nothing about Telefimo. Whoever the hell else at 135, ain't none of them champions. Can't nobody else at 135 say they got a belt. Can't nobody else at 135 say they're a champion. Who else a champion at 135? Who else? Who a champion at 135? Nobody. Tank ain't no motherfucking champion. Devin Haney got the WBA belt. Tank ain't no goddamn champion. Cut that shit out, man. Come on now. Tank ain't no motherfucking champion, man. Tank ain't no goddamn champion. Devin Haney got all the belts. You got it fucked up, man. Y'all bullshit, man. What belt Tank got? What belt Tank got at 135? How the fuck Tank got a belt and Devin Haney undisputed? How the fuck Tank got a belt and Devin Haney undisputed? He ain't got no motherfucking belt, man. Come on now. I don't want to hear that shit. And I'm a Tank Davis fan. So you ain't finna be able to turn it into that. He ain't got no, you talking about 140, he ain't got no belt at 135, and he ain't got no belt at 140. Josh Taylor got the belt at 140. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody at 135 got a belt but Devin Haney. You know who at that division? Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Vasil Lomachenko. Tank don't got no belt. He ain't no champion. Who else is a champion at 135? Nobody. So I don't want to hear about no goddamn Tank Davis. I don't want to hear about nobody else who ain't got no belt at 135. We talking about Devin Haney. One face, one name, one champion, undisputed. Big facts. Nobody. Hey, he said nobody. Keith Sweat voice. Nobody. Big facts. Yeah, time his ass out talking about Devin Haney ain't fought nobody. How the fuck you undisputed and you ain't fought nobody? Fuck is you talking about, man? I'm on my shit today. I'm on my bullshit today. Fuck is you talking about? How you gonna tell me, said the email champ, yeah, that shit gone. I don't want to hear that shit no more. That shit dead. How you the email champion and you got all the belts? And you beat the man that beat the man that beat the man that beat the man, and you won the motherfuckers in the ring, on the road, in Australia, under harsh conditions. You know what I'm saying? They tried to keep your head coach. You didn't have your head coach the whole training camp. You feel me? Come on. I'm talking my shit right now, man. I'm talking my shit right now. I got to. I'm just speaking facts. I ain't telling y'all no lies. You can feel how you want to feel, say what you want to say, but you can't say I'm lying though. You can't say I ain't speaking facts. You can't say I ain't speaking facts. Come on now. You can say Tank Davis that knocked out Devin Haney. That's cool. But the same dude that Tank Davis didn't want to fight, Lomachenko, Devin Haney chased that motherfucker and ran him up off his belt. How you think Devin Haney got the WBC belt? He chased that motherfucker and ran him up off that motherfucking belt. And then Teofimo Lopez, he ran his ass up off the belts too. Kambosos, he made him go. He said, "Man, look, let me go ahead and fight this. Let me go ahead and fight this mandatory. You know what? I don't want to deal with Devin Haney right now. Hey, man. Hey, IBF. Hey, y'all got a mandatory for me? Yeah, man. Let me go ahead. Kambosos, where he from? Australia? Man, I ain't never really seen him fight before. Hey, man, but let me get Kambosos. Ran his ass up off the belts. Kambosos get him. He damn near ran his ass off too, but he was forced into a corner. And you see what happened when you actually get in there and defend the motherfuckers against Devin Haney. Because this why they didn't want no smoke with Devin Haney. This why. This is why. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Hey, look, I ain't finna hold y'all too long, man. I just wanted to get on here and talk my shit, man. I got a couple of other things lined up for the rest of the night. You feel me? If you understand where I'm coming from. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all go. You feel me? But I just want to leave y'all with this. Hey, man, no nuts, no glory. Don't never let nobody tell you can't do something. Don't never let nobody tell you can't accomplish something. Look, don't let nobody project their own limitations on you. Don't let nobody project their own limitations on you. A lot of people projected their own limitations on Devin Haney. They was afraid they damn self. They would have never put themselves in this position because they put their own limitations on Devin Haney. But he not y'all though. He different. Shout out to the brother DEVIN Bible back in that super chat coming through and showing love. He said, who steps up next? Somebody got to do it. Big facts. Somebody got to do it. We'll see what happens with the whole top rank contract if they actually do the rematch or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably go live tomorrow as well just to do like a recap, chop it up with y'all, man. So y'all just stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a great night, man. Be safe. Enjoy y'allself if y'all still out. If not, man, good night, man. I'll talk to y'all later on, man. Contender regime, boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.